Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Friday, the 8th of May, 2020. We've made it all the way to Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. And for all my mothers and grandmothers and sisters and aunties and people and even men who have raised their children, nieces, nephews, cousins, anybody. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the nurturers. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy this weekend. I've already drawn my blessing card because this is the second take of this reading. So this blessing card is the blessing of faith. I want you to look at this card. That is a red mesa. This blessing reads, "The universe is testing you. Will you be faithful and true to yourself? Be courageous, for you are supported by a divine ocean of love. You are gifted at this time with the blessing of a strong faith that will see you through the present challenges." I'm going to read that again because we all need to hear this and we can all feel this test that we're going through. The universe is testing us. Will we be faithful and true to ourselves? Be courageous, for you are supported by a divine ocean of love. You are gifted at this time with the blessing of a strong faith that will see you through the present challenges. And faith was my poetry yesterday morning. Faith, having faith, that the faith of a mustard seed. The faith is believing in something that you can't see, but knowing that it is working on your behalf. That is faith. Trusting that the best outcome is waiting for you. That is faith. And that's the one thing that we need to carry with us every day. Faith, hope, love, and joy, and gratitude. Make sure, be grateful every day for everything. Everything you have, everything you don't have. Because not having things in your life is a blessing too. And I want to thank my brother Chris and my sister Chrissy for reminding me of that. Thank you. I love you. Be thankful for all you have and for all you don't have, because sometimes not having things is a blessing. So let's jump right into this reading today. I have two great questions, and I'll be doing two full 10-card reads using my Ancient 10-card tarot spread, and I will be using the Rider-Waite deck. Good morning, everybody. Okay, the first question, and unfortunately I can't find who asked the question. I wrote this down a couple of days ago, and this is on Brad Parscale. Brad Parscale is Trump's campaign manager. He's made about $34 million since he's been Trump's campaign manager. Brad Parscale started off as a data entry, a coder, working for a company. Now he is managing Trump's campaign, and he is a multi-millionaire. And he is the one that is in charge of getting Trump reelected in 2020. So this read is going to be on Brad Parscale, and just to see what this guy is all about. So please, Tarot, tell us all about Brad Parscale. And if you hear little noises in the background, we have two new members of our family that we adopted yesterday. We have two guinea pigs, Laverne and Shirley, and they are very talkative. So if you hear them going, those are my guinea pigs, Laverne and Shirley. Okay. So let's finish this. Brad Parscale. Tell us about yourself, Brad Parscale. I have a very strange feeling about this person. Spirit guides, please feel free to talk through me. Okay, first card out. Ooh, we have the moon. We have the moon. Hidden agendas, things done in secret. Things done in the dark that will come out to the light. This is hidden agendas, secrets, mystery, fantasies, or not fantasies, secrets. Crossed by. Here we go. The Page of Wands. So we have the opulent caller. Okay, this is a herald. This is somebody that's bringing forth news, good news, good news. This is the person screaming from the rafters, hear ye, hear ye. That is this one. That is Brad Parscale. This is him. His goal or destiny. Oh. He draws the 10 of rods for his goal or destiny. This is the battle-weary soldier. He's beat up. He's bloody. But he's still alive. The fourth card, the distant past. This chains him. He's tied to the devil. He gets the devil in his distant past. So we have another sycophant that has sold his soul to Donald Trump. There's recent past events that bring us here. The eight of major arcana, the strength card. And anytime we're dealing with Trump, we're dealing with abuse of power, because there has been nothing that he has done within the scope of the powers that are actually given to the presidents. He's taken everything and abused it. The future influence for Brad Parscale. We have the Emperor, the one who gets to call all the shots. This is who Trump wants to be. This is the future influence. This is what Brad Parscale wants to make Trump by getting him reelected. If Brad Parscale could get Trump reelected, Trump would, in essence, become an emperor, because we would not have an America left. We would not have rule of law. It would be open season on all of us. The seventh card out in this, we get the Ace of Cups. This is the truth card, guys. This is emotion and truth. So, Brad Parscale is working. He is working hard to get Trump reelected. So there's a lot of emotion. This is the bird of paradise up here as well. And you see the cross. This has to do with religion as well. So, and I keep having this feeling with the Hierophant card that keeps coming up that there's going to be a clash between the religious sect and the government. And that is coming, guys. It keeps boiling up and then it gets pushed down. The amount of corruption that we are witnessing day to day, I keep asking myself, how can we watch our nation be ripped to shreds and we're unable to do anything? I'm at a loss of why we haven't stormed the Capitol, why we're not out there. And I know we have a virus, but it doesn't seem to be stopping anybody else, except for the people trying to do the right things. The environmental factors in this reading about, there he is. There's the Hierophant. I just talked about him. This card keeps coming up for a reason. This is significant. And we're dealing with Trump, okay, guys? We've got the devil, we've got the emperor, and we've got the Hierophant. And we've got Brad Parscale, Trump's campaign manager. Now, Trump's other campaign manager just got a get-out-of-jail-free ticket yesterday, okay? Mike Flynn, Bill Barr, the devil himself, has given a pardon, basically, to Mike Flynn. Okay? So, that was his old campaign manager. The one that got all the Russian stuff put together. So this is a plan, guys. Hopefully the judge in this case, I am praying that the judge in this case uses his voice to challenge Barr dropping the charges against Flynn. This is corruption in its rawest form. And we all need to be as vocal as possible wherever you can be, calling your congressmen, your senators, putting those Facebook posts, making sure that people understand the amount of corruption that is going on, because there's a lot of people that really are not paying attention. The ninth card, the inner emotions for Mr. Pascal, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is the Knight of Swords coming in swiftly. This is rushing into battle, rushing into war. Here, I think this means that he's going to be maybe slowing down or treading a little more lightly. But you know what? Since I am not sure what this is in reverse, I'm going to find out. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is impudence, incapacity, and extravagance. Okay. All right. So it's the extravagance. So he's just going to be, it's going to be extra. Now, you're going to see them spin the coronavirus. We are at 75,000 deaths as of today. This is May the 7th, 8th. 1 month ago, 30 days ago, we were at 20,000. This is how rapidly this disease is progressing. They are going to put a spin on this that Trump has mastered the coronavirus, and that by opening the United States that we're going to be all better for it. I hate to tell you guys this, but there will be a second lockdown. You already know what's going to happen. You can't put 300 million people out in a pandemic and 150,000 of them don't want to protect themselves or you. It created a petri dish. It's mayonnaise in the microwave. Okay? It's all bad. So, the 10th and final result for Mr. Brad Pascal. You got fighting. We have fighting of the GOP. That is a ray of hope. That really is. It truly is a ray of hope. This is the infighting within the GOP themselves. So that final card is saying that even though Pascal is going to do his darndest, it's going to be pomp and circumstance. He's going to have you believing that Trump not only created, invented, but found water, that he is the savior, that he is God, because that is where they want to put him. They want to give him that deity status. He wants to be adored, idolized. And there's all these sycophants that are there to do that for him. So, Brad Pascal is going to go all out in his attempt to get Trump re-elected. He is going to face problems with his own party from the GOP. So, we'll just have to see. But he's not going to have an easy road of it. But just keep an eye on, look at some of these commercials that are coming out from the Lincoln Project. Those are the Republicans, guys. So you want to see what it looks like when a dog turns on itself? Yeah, that's the Lincoln Project has shown us what happens when the dog turns on itself. There's some pretty good commercials out there. Please check them out. And the second question I have is from Mr. Cornel C. And about 5 or 6 other viewers asked the same question. And this is about the young man, Ahmaud Arbery, who was gunned down in February in Brunswick, Georgia, by 2 men, 3 men. 2 men have been arrested. The father and son have been arrested. The third man, who was also in on it, who recorded the whole thing, who was to box him in and shoot him if he were to start running the other direction, has not been arrested. The person shooting the video was involved. So we still don't have justice. But I will read. This is a reading on, I want to know if the killers of Mr. Ahmaud Arbery will get justice. And oh my gosh, the justice card flew out of the deck with the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, guys! This is the most happy thing that could have ever happened. These 2 cards jumped out of the pack. We have justice and we have truth. We have the sword of truth. I'm gonna go ahead and pull, but this is my signifier and my crossing card. The third card out, the goal, prison. This is their goal or destiny, guys. They are going to prison. They are going to prison. The 4th card out, we have the Empress. Oh my goodness. I hope the judge that they have to sit before is a black man or a black woman with an attitude. I really do hope so. The 5th card, there's Donald. Yes, there's Donald. This is the reason for the season. He has these people, these white supremacists, these people armed with guns with nothing better to do than to hunt other human beings because our skin tone is different. How stupid is it to hate somebody for something that nobody has any control over? White people had no control over being born white. Black people had no control over being born black. Neither one is better than the other. We are all just carbon in a wrapper. This is a wrapper. That spark of electricity that runs this body is the same in all of us. We share this energy between us. We are all connected. And I'm sorry I'm ranting, but doggone it, I ran my 2.5 miles for Ahmaud Arbery today. I did, because this touches my heart. This is too close to home. I have 2 sons. My sons are black men. I fear for them every time they leave their houses. They have their own families. Neither one of them have ever been arrested. Not criminals, not nothing. But I'm worried about them dying every day just because their skin is brown. I worry that I won't have my boys. This is the America that black people have to live in. And this is the America that white people don't understand. The 6th card, we have the 5 of Swords, picking up the pieces after a loss. The 7th card, the King of Cups. The 8th card, the environmental factors, we get the Hermit. So, and I'm hoping that the environmental factors in the Hermit is that they are, no, I'm not going to wish for them isolation. No. I think them getting put in protective custody is too good for them. Those two men need to be in general population. They need to be around the brown people that they devalue so much. Let those brown people speak to them before they go to lock up. The 9th card, the inner emotions, we have balance, temperance, balance. And this is where we are not. This is my inner emotions right now is out of balance because we don't have any justice in this country. This man was murdered in February. It took Facebook and until May for 2 white men who murdered a man in broad daylight in the middle of the street to be nothing more than arrested. So yeah, I'm angry. I am so sorry. But this is the feeling that we need to have. Anger serves no one. But if we let people take our lives and devalue us, and we do not raise our voices in protest, if we do not stand in solidarity against tyranny, then we are participants in the tyranny. I am not participating in the murder of any Americans. Of any. This needs to stop. And it needs to stop now. And the final result for this reading, we get it again. The Page of Wands, the Heralder. This is us screaming from the mountaintops that this is unacceptable, that this is not an America that we want to live in. This is not an America that our blood, sweat, and tears, our man hours in labor are building. We are not building a racist, murderous, separatist nation. America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. There's no color specification on those words. We all need to make sure that we remember who we are. We need to take our power back as citizens. We have power. Big corporations don't make money. We make money for them. We work for them. We are giving them our labor, and they get money and give us a pittance of that. Wake up, everybody. Open your eyes and see what's going on. And open your mouth. Pick up your pens, your pencils. Write those letters. It is time for our voices to be heard. It is time for every one of us to be this opulent caller, to say no more. I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully tomorrow we can do a reading with some better news. And we won't be doing a reading on a man that was shot down in broad daylight for the crime of being born black. Have a nice day, guys.